Alright, just finished the shooting gallery, so once I finish the other ones in the game, I'll just slap them all together, put them in a single video. That way, if you want to skip them, you only have to skip a single video rather than having them be like skipped throughout several videos. It's a very strange addition to this game, where it's just like, ah, here's a little side thing. What is it? Oh, you just shoot some targets.
You alright?
I'm fine! Leave me alone!
Ashley, wait! Ashley!
What's going on?
Don't worry, Ashley. I'm coming for you.
Oh, I forgot that's the end of the chapter.
Hunnigan, what happened? The transmission got cut off. Salazar, how'd you...
We've jacked the line. We didn't want you telling everyone any unnecessary information.
Where's Ashley?
Ah, so she fell into one of our wonderful traps. We'll make sure we find her. Don't you worry about her. Oh yes, I let our miserable insects out for some exercise down in the sewer.
Thanks. That should keep me company, 'cause boredom kills me.
I look forward to our next encounter. In another life.
These dudes have the weirdest dialogue. Now, this next section has some new enemies that drop a specific treasure, which it's random whether or not you get the highest value one. So, am I gonna have to make another? I am. That's upsetting. Okay. Move all of that. Whoops. There we go. Okay. So there's nothing I can reload to get extra inventory space going on. Not gonna reload that yet. Yeah. Well, looks like I will have a ton of grenades and a ton of very powerful healing items. That's kind of annoying. So yeah, the enemies have a specific chance to drop a fairly rare treasure. I never remembered that there's like a little running sound there. Now, there's one right there. Is it alive? No, it's dead. So what I'm gonna do is abuse a little thing that makes you more likely to get the rare ones. Hold on, there's a specific tactic that I used to use. Get them. There he is. One there. And then one there. Yeah, so that's all of the enemies in this little section. They're called Navistadores. Okay, so we didn't get one. You know what? I'm just going to make sure that I get one, because you can find two of the treasures that they lock into, and I want to make sure that I get them. I'll just focus on refilling or reorganizing my inventory later. For now, I just really want to get this specific thing. Oh. So I actually have enough stuff to where I can comfortably do that. But yeah, so these guys can drop red, blue, or green eyes. Red's the most common, green is slightly uncommon, and the blue is rare. What this results in is, short of getting the one that is guaranteed, you can go through the entire game thinking there's only 2. And I've done that. I've had playthroughs where I never find a blue eye. Green eye, green eye. Okay. If this goes on long enough, I'm just going to cut out all these attempts. 30 FPS reload animation, because this is a well-designed port. They don't even show anything running through there. Or at least from what I saw. Right. Shoot him in the mouth. Green eye. Come on, just give me a blue eye. That's all I need. So yeah, these things are called Novistadores, and they're just giant invisible bug monsters. Oh my god. Oh no, it's too bright. I can see too well. Hallelujah! Finally got one. Jesus Christ. Alright, that's the blue eye. I no longer need to grind these dudes out. It took probably like 10 tries. And that's insane. Because like later on in the game there's a section where it's really easy to get them, but like... Oh good, TMP ammo. It'd still be the same annoying grind that this was, just with weaker enemies and better guns. But at the same time, I want to get the blue eye now, so that I don't have to worry about it later. And I can just use the guaranteed one for the later treasure. And I don't think there's an enemy in here. I could be wrong. But for the most part, I know the spawns of the Novistadores. Are these the Novistadores? I believe they are. Yes, they are. Alright, Leon. Let's go. Actually, wait. Pistol ammo over here. And I'm sure I can find a way to get this over into my grenade section. I've got one inventory space that I can't do anything with. That upsets me. No, that just upsets me more, to be honest. Like a spastic monkey. Alright. Actually, what I might be able to do is... That's fine. I'm okay with that. Do I need TMP ammo? Do I want TMP ammo? That's the better question. Does anyone ever want TMP ammo? I think fully upgraded the TMP actually reaches fairly decent damage number, but like then you have to spend money on the TMP and like that. I don't know how to feel about that. You know what? Screw it. I want the extra like 1,000 pesetas? Yeah, it's probably like 1,000. Alright. If there ever was a time for a shotgun, that time would be now. What do I usually do here? Oh, wait. Right, because you can kind of see it. I wonder if I can get close enough to see it without triggering it. Nope, can't see it yet. Nope, there we go. And there comes another one. Ah, you butthole. Reload, Leon, reload! And there is a little quick time event you can get related to these guys. Suck it. I'm actually just going to go, Leon. Yeah, I can hear you. Don't think I can't. Alright, back to shotgun. Yeah, come at me. Yeah, come at me. Right, red eye, red eye. Red eye? Green eye. Mixing it up a little. Luis's memo. There are some parasites that have the ability to control their hosts. Basic knowledge among biologists, but not much is known as to how the parasites do it. Studying these parasites specifically might reveal some clues as to how the powers of the Las Plagas work, and perhaps provide more insight on the victims of the Las Plagas, the Los Ganados. Here is a list of some parasites that have the ability to manipulate the behavioral patterns of their host. Dicroquelium? Okay. Once the larvae of this parasite migrates to the ant's esophagus, it alters the behavior of the ant. When the temperature drops in the evening, the infected ant climbs to the top of a plant and clamps onto a leaf using its mandible. It stays there immobile until the next morning, placing the ant where it's most vulnerable to be eaten by a browsing herbivore such as sheep. One could conclude that the parasite is manipulating the host's behavior to make its way into the body of its definitive host. Galactosomum. The larvae of this parasite make its home inside the brain of a fish such as the yellowtail and the parrot bass. Once infected, the fish make their way up to the watery surface where they'll swim until eaten by seabirds. Once again, this peculiar behavior can only be explained by the parasite's desire to get into the bodies of the seabirds. Leucochloridium. This parasite's sporocysts develop in the snail's tentacles. The sporocysts are vivid in color and pulsate continuously, somewhat like a worm. Continually. Surprisingly, the infected snail makes its way to the top of a plant where it is more likely... I don't know how I saw likely. Where it is more visible to the eyes of birds, therefore more likely to be eaten. Once eaten by a bird, the parasite will complete its metamorphosis into an adult. Cool. Thought I heard something else walking around. More grenades! With less inventory space. Alright. I'm trying to think if I can just spam some ammo down. No, my best bet's shotgun ammo in this section. Yeah. Whoops. Looks like he was alive until just recently. Judging by the wound, it was a quick death. Come on, Leon, grab the herb. Combine that crap. Break out your mortar and pestle. And get some alchemy going on. Now, I don't remember... There's one over here. There might be. There could very well be. I don't believe so, though. No. No, there is not. There is after I do this, though. Also, the butterfly lamp, which is the treasure that the eyes go in. There we go. A lamp with all the eyes set in its indentations. Look at it. It's so pretty. What a pretty lamp. Okay, I'm going to need to make even more inventory space. Because one of these boxes has a herb in it. But what we can do is drain the water, which will somehow summon more bugs. I believe